welcome back to my wee channel and the Renault Trafic conversion part 2. Now I've got a wee confession to make, and I was going to show you how to take the bulkhead out, but unfortunately I spilt Ribena on my keyboard and deleted all the files. Dearie me. So basically, to get the thing out, you remove all these Torx bolts, and there's about 15 of them all around here. So one here, one here, one here, one here, and you just screw all them out and all the way around. And then there's a couple of rivets here which you've got to drill out, and then the whole thing just pulls out. That's it, put aside in the garage here. That one's in actually quite good nick, so I'll maybe try and sell that. If not, then it's heading off up to the skip. Now that I've done that, the next job is to take off this plywood in here on both sides, over here and here, because I'm gonna cut it to here, and I'm going to use the recess of the window so that I can put my head and my feet in either side. And then I'm going to cover this in foil tape. I've watched one or two videos on how to do this, and everybody's got their own ideas. So I like things as neat as possible, but I don't want to have all these as individual colours of carpet. I just want one colour of carpet all the way through. And I think I want a carpeted ceiling. I'm not quite sure. I don't want timber, you know, because timber for me is kind of reserved for sheds and houses, not in a van. So I'll either use like a plastic sort of trim or plywood covered in carpet for the ceiling. There's always one. There it is. So I'm going to mark where the bottom of the window is, and then I'll cut right along the plywood. It's at the same level all the way through, so I can cut it in a straight line right through. Now there's a lot of holes in the side of the van, and this one in particular here. Now I could put a panel over here, but what I'm going to do is, and also I'm not going to seal the van entirely with foil. You know, people cover the whole thing. Because it's only a day van, I only just want to cover these holes, and you actually cover them with silver foil tape. And it was recommended to me to buy this silver foil tape from Trafic. And there you have it. There's a roll here, 45mm by 50mm. No, sorry, 45 metre by 50mm at $3.29 including the VAT. So what I'll do here, and it doesn't have to be pretty, is just cover this hole. There, and the carpet will just stick to that nicely. So I've also done the holes up here, down the back here, and on the other side as well, just the same. And that's that hole covered there. And the next job is, well, actually the next job should be cutting out the window panels, but I've not actually got this window yet. I've got the one for the door, but I've ordered some sound deadening foil, which I'm going to put in here, and I'm going to put up here and on the other side as well. And as I said, I'm not going to go over all this and seal all this, because I don't see the point with it being a day van. And then I'll put foil on the roof as well. But I'm not quite sure how I'm going to put the roof panels on here. I'll probably just put ply up to this part. But the problem is when you come to the part, it's fixing it here, so whether I come round here and in there, not quite sure yet. I'm going to figure that one out, and how I'm going to fix it at the front as well. Probably need to put either a batten in there, screwed into that panel, so that I can screw the plywood up onto it. And also, because it's a van, all this is open here, so I might make some sort of plywood panel just to go in there, and then when I put the carpet on, I'll cover the panel and then trim the carpet down here and edge it somehow. So this panel here should be a mirror of this panel here. So what I'll do, I'll just draw around this one on the other panel, and it should fit in there precisely. That's those two in and fitting fine, so I've just got the one to do for the front now. Very crude template, but it should do. There, spot on. And once I screw this on and screw it in tight, it'll bend that round in here and it'll fit perfectly, because I'm just going to put the carpet all over the whole thing. So I've watched loads of videos on how to do this, and everybody has their own ideas, and you know, to have to watch them all and then try and do I'll be in and out of the house all the time, so I'm just going to play it by ear and just kind of make it up myself, you know, on the best way to do this, and I'm sure it'll be okay in the end. Well, that's it for now, and probably this episode. I'm going to do it in little snippets, as my friend likes to call them, and it'll probably be on a weekly basis, and you'll see how I do it step by step. It's not an instructional video. There's loads of people on YouTube who do proper instructional videos and these sort of things. But I'm just showing you how I come across the problems and how I solve them, you know, as I come across them. So, thumbs up, please subscribe, keep watching. There'll be more episodes or snippets coming along very soon.